Hey, thanks for having my back out there with Triple H. If it wasn't for you, I might have lost my chance to face John Cena at SummerSlam.
No problem. I know you don't have many allies on SmackDown, but from now on, you can trust me to be there for you.
I saw what you did out there tonight. That took some guts to put your match with me on the line. Honestly, I'm surprised you did.
I wouldn't be where I am if I played it safe. I don't take the easy way out, and no matter what obstacles are put in front of me, I never give up.
Interesting choice of words.
Yeah, well, that's just how I live my life. For me, it's not just a catchphrase to sell towels.
And you think that's all it is for me? I busted my ass for everything I have. And will continue to do so until someone has to drag me out of that ring.
Guys, you have a match coming up. How about you settle this in the ring?
You know what? That's a good idea, AJ. With all this talk about never giving up, how about you put your money where your mouth is? At SummerSlam, how about we make our match a submission match?
Like I said, I don't play things safe. So you got it.
I hope you're ready to dance at SummerSlam, because I'm gonna make you tap.
Hey, come on, that's enough. Are you sure that was the right decision?
No, not at all. I need to start learning some more submission moves ASAP.
Hey, like I said before, I got your back at the pay-per-view, just in case Triple H or Randy Orton try to get involved again.
Hey, I really appreciate that. You've been such a big help, which is... I hate to ask for another favor, but would you be willing to show me the calf crusher?
I don't know, man. That's kind of my thing, you know? Can't be giving out all my secrets just in case we have to face each other again someday.
Look, I need help if I'm gonna beat Cena in this submission match. I mean, I'll get down on my knees and beg if I have to.
Oh my, stand up. I'll show it to you.
Awesome. I owe you one.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll settle up at some point.
I'm sorry for how you've been treated by Triple H, but unfortunately, there's not much else I can do to help at this point. Yeah, tell me about it. He's still holding one against me from 5 years ago. Anyway, good luck in your submission match versus Cena. Avoid the STF at all costs.
Now, don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. We have John Cena versus a formidable opponent.
Gonna settle the score.
A decade and a half of dominance.
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
Listen to this place.
Since 2003, I don't know if any other superstar has defined WWE in the same way as John Cena.
Yeah, a man who's been defined by his passion, a man who's been defined by his work ethic, and a man who has been defined by Hall of Fame success here in WWE.
The greatest of all time, John Cena, set for action here tonight. Byron, you should strive to be more like John Cena.
I do.
That music can mean only one thing. It's Buzz!
And his opponent, accompanied by the phenomenal AJ Styles from Helsinki, Finland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Terror, Iron Man, Quinn.
Buzz was a three-sport athlete in high school. He's going to need every bit of his athletic ability to prevail tonight. I didn't realize they gave out varsity letters for whining, taking shortcuts, and failing upwards. He takes him down hard.
This is an amazing opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what a victory over Cena did for Kevin Owens when he first arrived in WWE. He went on to become Universal Champion.
I agree. If Buzz is able to defeat Cena tonight, it could catapult him to a whole other level.
None of that matters because I heard Buzz was begging people backstage to teach him submission holds. That sounds more like a man who's going to catapult right into a brick wall.
Elbow drop, big time.
Down to the floor. Unleashing it for the second time now. Now that's how you slam an opponent down, with authority. There he goes, crashing to the floor. It's dark. Now Buzz has Cena and the calf crusher.
Cena counters it into the STF.
What is Triple H doing?
Oh, boy, we've seen this before. Yeah, this has Montreal Screwjob written all over it. He's going to call for the bell.
AJ Styles stopped Triple H from costing Buzz the match. Oh, brutal impact. Starting to stagger a bit. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. Wow. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
This isn't his first rodeo. He had to expect to take on some offense here tonight.
Got the reversal. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
And he's heading back in. Now Buzz has Cena in the calf crusher.
A move he obviously learned from AJ Styles.
He did it. Buzz has made John Cena give up to the calf crusher.
I never thought I'd see that happen. Unbelievable.
For everyone who thought Buzz didn't belong in this spot, he proved tonight. Kurt Angle, now he's seen it all tonight.
Despite Triple H's best efforts to impede your progress, you have accomplished amazing things on SmackDown. I've been so impressed that I think the Raw audience also deserves to see what all the buzz is about. So that's why I've negotiated with Daniel Bryan, and we were able to agree on a special one-time trade, sending you to Raw immediately.
Well, I can't believe it, but the Raw GM has spoken. Buzz is headed for Monday night.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I wish I could say good riddance, but we'll be right there with him.
There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Well, thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think, and in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. That's right. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievably disrespectful to the Intercontinental Champion. But from what we've seen in the past from Buzz, I'm really not surprised.
Hey, maybe he wants to congratulate The Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration? Answer me, damn it!
There's your answer! And now the Miz Taraj quickly join in on the fight. It's 3-on-1!
Skull-crushing finale.
Buzz's big debut on Raw certainly didn't go as planned.
Ladies
Welcome
and
to
gentlemen,
another edition of TV's longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with The Miz after what he and his so-called Miz Taraj did to me last week. So, Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture. He did it to me last week, too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miz Taraj in a handicap match tonight?
You know what? Sounds good. In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
You are dumber than you look.
I second that.
Up next, we have a battle of numbers. We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opposition, to say the least.
Remember, just because you have numbers on your side doesn't mean you're going to win.
This man always makes an impact. It's Buzz. Look who's here! Bo Dallas! Calm down, guys.
And from Brooksville, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bo Dallas!
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
And their partner, accompanied by The Miz.
And we're off with what has the makings of a potentially very ugly handicap match.
I think it's pretty safe to say that this one might get a little ugly, guys.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. On a vicious assault. Oh, look at it.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
And the face buster takes him down. Short arm chop. I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night: defeat John Cena.
Breaker right to the lower back.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
And that takes him off his feet. He clearly clearly has confidence in that move. And it's Elias floundering some.
Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
Look at this, right to the body.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Going for it again. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself, competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out. He's got the leg locked in now.
Talk about taking care of business. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, hanging on for dear life. Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
As Corey continues to criticize, what's Bo Dallas? That was the Bo Dazzler.
This could be it, guys.
Bo Dallas just changed the momentum of this match.
Bo Dallas is in position. There's the apron drop kick.
Incredible. That's worth another look.
Yeah, I want to see that again. Bo Dallas looking for the pin.
Bo Dallas did it. Clothesline! My colleagues may have harsh opinions about Elias's musical talents, but I see Elias as a man who's just born to run all over WWE.
And given the odds here, I suspect this one will be quick and not so painless.
Throughout his time in WWE, Elias has demonstrated an ability to defeat up-and-comers and veterans alike, sometimes with a 6th string on their back.
There's no doubting Elias's ability inside the ring. I just want to pick up something like making model airplanes instead of live musical performances with those TOs.
Nicely done.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys.
And now he goes for it a second time. And he's heading back in. I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches. And believe it or not, let's say he won the majority of them.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? So I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome. I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
And there it is again. Yanked him right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Boom, running STO.
Nicely done.
To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
He's Sister Abigail.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Clothesline right to the back of the neck. Bringing it back between the ropes. A quick reversal by Curtis Axel. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. You don't believe me? Just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. As you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
There he goes again. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Oh, man, into the corner. Hooked him up.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior.
What's Curtis Axel about to make happen? Oh, incredible.
This might be the opportunity he needed.
But can Curtis Axel capitalize?
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, that one definitely hurt, Cole. That's one of the more impressive submissions in today's sports entertainment. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
He's not looking good here. He's been taken to the limit here in this handicap match.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests we've seen in quite some time. From the looks of things,
he hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Big opportunity here. Can Bo Dallas pull through?
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Typical Bo Dallas here. If he only knew what we all really thought of him.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches. And believe it or not,
This thing is getting more chaotic by the moment.
Uh-oh. The Miz gains control of it. And he nails him with the guitar.
that'll do it.
Here's the cover. Does he have him here? There's one. There's two. He got him.
What an incredible victory.
Buzz somehow overcomes the odds.
Somehow, he cheated.
Buzz is here on Raw to continue his quest for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Don't think I haven't noticed the impact you've made on Raw already. In fact, if you can beat Bo Dallas tonight, I don't care what Miz says. You've earned a shot at his Intercontinental title. And speaking of looking out for you, if Miz attacks you during the match, you'll still get your title shot. Wait, who says I'm not a good GM?
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite against Bo Dallas.
You don't want to miss it.
It's one of the hottest superstars in WWE.
his opponent, accompanied by The Miz, from Brooksville, Florida.
To reiterate what's at stake here, if Buzz can defeat Bo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep in mind, per Kurt Angle's decision, if The Miz interferes on Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title? I mean, he's giving him every possible advantage.
I believe the goal is to make sure it's a fair match without involvement from The Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo leaving otherwise.
His clothesline finds the mark. Oh, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go. And he hits a monstrous powerbomb. What force on that slam. That'll slow Bo Dallas down a bit.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him.
The back of the head taking quite a punishment here.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo leave in Bo spirit has consumed Bo Dallas, and this man is more ferocious than ever.
Uh-oh, he slams him down with authority. The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the individual who debuted in WWE in 2014. For someone challenging Bo Dallas today, they need to be ready to square off against a vicious individual.
What Bo Dallas has shown us is that he's willing to take out anyone at any time. An opponent must be ready for anything once they've been identified as Dallas's opponent. I mean, before they even get in the ring.
Discovered his favorite move.
What is it that Bo Dallas can do here for a physical and psychological revival at this juncture? This very well may be too much for him to handle.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Can't waste any time here. Oh man, Bo Dallas is in trouble now. This might be it.
Cover. One. Hooks the leg. Kicked out at 2.5.
I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing? What the heck?
Why would Miz punch Bo Dallas?
Wait a minute.
The Miz is a genius. Since he hit Bo, Buzz got disqualified and doesn't get an Intercontinental title shot.
The Miz found a way around Kurt Angle's stipulation. I guess you have to give him credit for that.
Buzz is obviously upset about how all this transpired.
Tough night for Bo Dallas.
He'll be fine. And besides, he won the match.
I'd hardly call that a victory.
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, When push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. All right, I gotta run. Thanks. am The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm The Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here next.
We have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary.
Both these superstars have earned it. Now let's see who gets it done.
The following contest.
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz.
Introducing the challenger.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
DDT!
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Hip attack.
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here. And while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that. A loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here.
Caught off guard. Uh-oh. Shot to the back, rolling cutter. I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their A games. And Elias reverses it. Ouch, the low blow. This may very well be it. And the champ kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Buzz with the easy kick out. Not yet.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
A thunderous use of the knee. Look at this.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com.
Cover here. And the champ kicks out. Not even close. What's he going to do with it? He's in big trouble. He has something big planned.
Elias is not letting up. Here's Elias taking advantage.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
Back now inside the ring. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it. The shoulders are down. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Gonna take more than that.
When this guy's on, look out. Fireman's carry. Clearly trying to take out the back here.
Elias looks to attack from the corner. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Look at this. And you can see that Elias is looking overwhelmed. I would be too. He's in over his head. Looks like he's starting to feel the pressure of competing in this championship match. He has got to fight back. Well, on the plus. He's got him down. This is it. 1, 2. The champion into the cover. 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
This has been a battle.
Nice. Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out. He's got the leg locked in now.
The champ needs to hurry here.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. It's just a matter of time now.
Now that's how you successfully defend your title.
Uh-oh, this might be the... Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Retains the title. Let's look back on the action from the last match.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, and still Action Champion.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you own the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. Illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm gonna show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title was on the line, The match will be held
you gotta
under
be
his title
kidding me.
stipulations, which means it will be a no DQ match.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite versus The Miz.
One looking to defend, the other looking to take away the crown. This is going to be great.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Action Championship.
The crowd is buzzing with excitement. Buzz is here.
Introducing the challenger.
Flags in with a clothesline.
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an inner class. That's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory.
Unleashing it for the second time now. At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted.
Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in and around the area calling and texting, just hoping I could get them tickets. That's how big this match is.
Isn't that cute? Your friends actually think you have enough pull around here to get them tickets. Poor people.
Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
Here we go again. And another one. Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
Lightning fast reflexes. Takes him down in a major way, too. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Not so fast. Concentrating on the body here. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt it.
Going to the well again. Not much more can be endured, I think, here for The Miz. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
He has got to do something quick. Down he goes. That'll do it every time. This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. The superstar's still not done. The superstar's opponent is helpless. As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are plenty of superstars with a vested interest in the outcome of this match.
I don't think he likes the view from up there.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
To Byron, he hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over.
Perhaps looking to end it with that
Buzz into the cover. Buzz with a W.
Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were The Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it! You finally shut up The Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
Thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there. We need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents? I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H will just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts, because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
It's Jason Jordan versus a formidable opponent.
Always a little special when the title is on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, this should be good. Hey, Byron, here's a little trivia question for you. Who's the only person with the NXT, SmackDown, and Raw tag team titles?
I know. Jason Jordan.
For the first time in your life, Saxton, you're right. He read it off my notes. Fair point. Jason Jordan joined Raw in 2017 as General Manager Kurt Angle's son. What a wonderful moment that was. The news. The superstar known as Buzz is here. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. What did you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep the Intercontinental title rather than his custom title?
It was a no-brainer. Do you want a prestigious title that guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels once held? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title that has no history?
I wish he could have kept both titles, but I respect Kurt Angle's decision. At least Buzz will always have his title as a keepsake.
Nonetheless, that decision won't matter at all if Buzz slips up tonight and Jason Jordan walks the cover. And Jason Jordan. Getting the shoulder up. Gonna take more than that. A vicious axe handle finds its target.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I'd agree, the champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
What are we gonna see here? It's up. Boom! Buckle bomb! What impact! And set him up. This is raw power here. Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. The superstar's still not done.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Jason Jordan just too fast for him.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
We've got to cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take more than that. A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
Not so fast. Right across. Buzz into the cover. Oh. And Jason Jordan getting the shoulder up.
Nice kick out there.
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Feeling it. Here's his chance to win this.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
The axe handle hits the mark. The challenger looking absolutely exhausted in there. The champ seems to have his number here tonight.
At this point, he's risking serious injury by continuing. I mean, he's getting absolutely torn apart in there.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it! You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Clothesline goes down hard.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
And he lands the slam. Drops the elbow on him.
Yeah, he can turn it on in the blink of an eye.
Double leg takedown. And Jason Jordan reverses it. The champ being pushed to the brink. Things are looking dire for Buzz.
Oh, my.
All but over.
He is hurt. He's in tough shape, guys, and there's
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Taking on any more. Damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
So much for crowning a new champion tonight.
Nobody survives that, Michael.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
This one's about heart and determination, the will to win, and leave here tonight as the Intercontinental Champion. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Yeah, you can turn it on in the blink of an eye.
And Jason Jordan reverses it. Hip attack. This one's about heart and determination, the will to win. And the champion into the cover. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up. He's still in this. Right across the back of the neck. Look at Jason Jordan. It's coming. One move after the other. It's devastating.
The championship is in serious jeopardy, guys.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Hoping to end it here. This is it. 3.
And Jason Jordan has just reached the top of the mountain.
What did you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep the Intercontinental title rather than his custom title?
I mean, it was a no-brainer. Do you want a prestigious title that guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels once held? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title that has no history?
I wish he could have kept both titles, but